Hi guys, it's Tara here from ABI Interiors, and today I'll be taking you through Palm Hill. Now this home is the epitome of a Gold Coast home. It's coastal, it's warm and airy, but just wait until you see the view. Let's go check it out. So we enter the home through this private gate, which I love. It just makes it feel like you're walking into your own private sanctuary. So this home has been designed in a U shape, all surrounding this central courtyard here. Now leading off of the courtyard is the guest suite with its own ensuite. And that leads through to the study. There's a lot of ways to enter this home, but technically speaking, this is the front door, which leads into the kitchen, dining and living. Now, I just love this stone here. So this is a milky travertine. You can really tell that the veining and the actual colouring itself is a lot softer than your standard beige travertine. Just pairs so nicely with that copper. Now the butler's pantry is just tucked behind here. Let's check out the living. Now as you move into the living room, the ceiling opens up into this raked ceiling here. It kind of naturally pulls your focus towards this natural stone feature wall as well, which is just gorgeous. It all feels very airy in here, and how could it not? There's an abundance of windows and doors to my right, to my left, and even behind me on either side of the feature wall there. This space really blends indoor and outdoor seamlessly and makes the most of that incredible view out there. Now we'll get upstairs in just a moment, but first there's a bit more to see downstairs. Tucked in here, we've got a powder room, and they've used a limestone tile. It's almost got a 3D-like effect to it, like a really wide flute. I just love that point of difference in this space. Here we've got another media room or cinema room. Now down here leads to the garage, and they've even included an infrared sauna in there, which is just gorgeous. And then this is the laundry. Isn't this phenomenal? They've used a natural limestone in the herringbone format and the floors in here, and paired it with a travertine mosaic. It's nice to see such attention to detail in a space that usually gets overlooked in a lot of builds. Let's check out upstairs. So down the eastern wing of upstairs, we've got the master bedroom. Another incredible view from up here. Now they've split the wardrobe into a his and hers. This side's really clever. So we've got a feature wall here with this paneling that also acts as storage. This was a clever inclusion after they found out the air ducting system had to go above here. So they closed it in and made it a beautiful feature of the home. Of course, they've got their own balcony attached to the master suite up here so they can escape from the kids when they want to. And then over here is the ensuite. Now in terms of layout, I feel like this is a bit unique. It's almost like a hallway here looking out onto the view, but it's allowed the design to be quite different. You've got an oversized vanity here with the double basins. And then in order to open up the space, they've built this custom arch mirror. It's over 2 meters long, but it really does the job. It does not feel enclosed here at all. The overall palette is much the same as what we saw downstairs. Very warm, very bright. You've got that natural limestone on the flooring, up the walls, and then a beautiful patterned tile in the double shower there. It all looks perfect against that brushed copper. Let's check out the kids' wing. So back down the western side of the house is the kids' wing. So we've got 2 kids' bedrooms and then a 3rd bedroom, which is currently being used as a playroom. So you've got a toilet and powder out here, and then here's the main bathroom. So we've got a freestanding bath in here. They've actually used that same limestone flooring we saw in the laundry and have brought it back in a vertical stack as a bit of a feature nib wall in here, which is a nice point of difference for the room. But apart from that, everything is very cohesive with the rest of the home. That's one thing that I think Palm Hill's done really well, is that cohesion. That brushed copper, not only is it in all the tapware of the home, but it's also in the glass hardware and the accessories as well. It's those small details that make all the difference. All right, we've seen the whole house. Let's go check out the outdoor area. The real hero element of this home is undoubtedly the living spaces, but in particular, these outdoor living spaces have just had so much thought and care put into the design. They've really thought about how someone's going to live in this space. You can see that there's so many areas for sitting and hanging and entertaining. We've got a fire pit out the back, a gorgeous arched pool there looking out over the view, a pizza oven, a barbecue. It really just feels like a resort, not a home. I want to say a massive thank you to Reese Kyle and Studio White Interiors for allowing us through Palm Hill today. I've certainly enjoyed myself. I hope you have as well. We'll see you next time.